Dix.
Yeah. Cheers, mate.
We've been drinking a lot of these lately, mate.
I know, it's good. Good problem to have. Well, I've never really had this one.
It's hoppy.
It's toxic.
Yeah. What the hell just happened, Dix? You got an engine change penalty. You had some fun on the opening lap. You had a drive-through penalty. All the things that should conspire against success, which of course means you win the freaking race. What just happened?
Yeah, well, I think they're 2 for 2 now for engine change and grid penalty and go for a win. So we've worked out that sequence that we need to do for next year. But no, honestly, we'll try to avoid that. But yeah, wild day. Like, I think with the ups and downs, we were kind of had a really good start. We went from 11th, I think, to 4th or 5th. And then got the drive-through penalty, which kind of came late, which was interesting too. It was after the 2nd or 3rd restart.
Tell me about that penalty, Dix, because they said you weren't happy over the radio, and I got to admit, of all the things I have seen not called this year,
yeah,
that might have fallen into that category.
Yeah.
You a little grumpy on that one? If you could rewind,
I was pretty vocal. No, if I could rewind, I wouldn't change anything I said. I think
Yeah.
it was very truthful in how some of these things are called, and it is what it is, but I don't want to dwell on that. Obviously, it was a big day for the team. I know some of the calls are tough, but some of them are pretty straightforward as well.
You and I are looking at a stat my friend Scott Richards sent over. You came into this race tied with Mario Andretti, equal on the victories at the most number of tracks at 26. You just took that from Mario as well. You're such a dick.
Well, we were tied. It was
27, Dix.
Yeah.
You won at 27 tracks. What does that mean?
Well, I've always wanted to win here. This is one of the first IndyCar races that I came to. In '97, went to Vancouver and then came straight down to Laguna Seca for the last race, and pretty special place. And then obviously had a couple of seconds, I think, here in Indy Lights, or at least a second, one of them. And then a few close finishes kind of in the IndyCar season as well. But it's really cool to be here with the track that's repaved. It's high grip. We were 4 or 5 seconds quicker this year than we were last year. But yeah, today was kind of being in trouble early, I think, to put you in a position where you had no trouble late, which was the key for us.
Let's close on this. Let's talk about this season. Obviously, you wanted to win championship number 7. You end up P2 in the standings, which isn't the worst thing. But Chip Ganassi Racing wins 9 out of 17, more than 50% of the races. You there with Pelot. Brother, if I'm going into 2024, I think those other teams got some work to do. Tell me about this amazing year you've had.
Yeah, I think it's been a tremendous year for the team. I think to tie it up, 1-2. It's kind of weird coming into the last race, being locked into second.
Yeah.
Couldn't go down, couldn't go up. But a testament, I think, to what this team's been able to achieve. And the 10 car just had one of those years, man. I think the worst finish was maybe a 6th or 7th.
You had your 2020, basically.
Yeah, which those years are good, man. It feels good to have those years, and you can't take anything away from them. They just they did a tremendous job. Alex drove phenomenally, and the 10 car just the group did amazing job. It was sad to not have Barry here, I think, to celebrate the last 2 races.
Love you, Bear.
So big love to Barry and his family, and hopefully he's mending well. But big year for us. Big year. Obviously the rookie of the year with Armstrong as well, which is spectacular. So hopefully we can carry that momentum into next season.
And Chip said, I think, on his meeting with the media on Friday, you're signed for another 14 or 15 years, Dix?
Oh, I don't know.
You
I
ready
thought
for more of this?
I thought it was only 10 more years.
Okay.
But,
you ready to keep doing this, buddy?
Yeah, I love it, man. I enjoy it. Days like this, the ups and downs, I think, show you the emotions of what we go through on these weekends. But hey, it's nothing like winning, man.
Best of his generation. Never want to lose this guy.
Cheers, man.
Just keep drinking beers,
Cheers, buddy.
brother.
Thanks, mate.